Let's start by creating a screen or an XD, what's known as an artboard. To do so, I'm going to come over here to the tool panel here on the upper left-hand corner, and towards the bottom, I want to select the Artboard tool. If I roll over that tool, I can see that there's a tooltip that indicates a shortcut I can use to access individual tools separately. I'm going to go ahead and use that shortcut, so I'll type A on the keyboard, which brings up the Artboard tool. Notice that the panel here on the right-hand side allows me to choose what size artboard I might work with. If I come back onto the design canvas and click just inside this rectangle, it will create an iPhone X, the default size for that initial artboard. The next thing you'll notice is that the name of the artboard is pretty generic. I want to give it more of a custom name. So to do that, I'm going to switch over to the pointer tool. I can go back to the tool panels to do that, or hit another shortcut key, the letter V on the keyboard, which switches me over to that selection tool. Now I can come here to that title name. I can see that it's selected because it's blue here. If I double click, I'm going to go ahead and override the default name with my own custom name. And now when I hit return, it will enter that name. In this step, I want to come in and add some design content to my artboard. The first thing I want to do is come in and change the background color of that artboard. So with the artboard still selected, I can tell that it is selected because that title is still a shade of blue. I want to come in and select an eyedropper tool. I have a shortcut for that as well. If I type I on the keyboard, it switches me over to that eyedropper tool. I can then hover over here towards the right and just pick up on this purple circle color here and apply it to the artboard. Next, I'm ready to add some content to the screen. When you're working on your own design, you'll be able to add content in a number of ways that we'll cover a little bit later. For now, let's just copy the artwork from this artboard here towards the right-hand side. To do that, I'm going to come in and press and drag until I've highlighted all the content that's here on that artboard. Next, I'll come over to Edit, and I'll pull down and select Copy. When I paste it, I want to paste it in the same location as it exists on that first artboard. So if I click on my destination artboard, and then under Edit, select Paste, it's going to paste in place. So it's going to place it in that same exact location. This trick is going to work with a single artboard or many artboards if I select more than one at a time. As long as the selected artboards are visible to me here on the design canvas, XD is going to paste that content into all of them.